Good evening, Philippines. Live from Pag-asa Weather and Forecasting Center, here's our latest weather information. At 9 p.m. today, an orange rainfall warning was raised over Calabarzon area. This warning means that more than 50 millimeters up to 30 millimeters amount of rain is expected within 1 hour, and most likely to continue or to continuous rainfall for the past 3 hours is more than 45 millimeters to 65 millimeters. Meanwhile, a yellow warning was issued over Metro Manila and BULACAN area. Expect moderate to heavy rains that are most likely to continue within the next 3 hours. Rainfall values varies from 7.5 millimeters to 50 millimeters amount of rain within 1 hour and most likely to continue for the next hours. And people are advised for possible flash floods. Meanwhile, light to moderate rains are now being experienced over BATAAN and NUEVA, ECIJA, which may persist for 2 to 3 hours. Residents in low-lying areas are alerted against possible flash floods and landslides. Pag-asa continues to monitor Ruby, which was already downgraded into a tropical storm this morning. At 8 p.m., it was estimated at 15 kilometers west-northwest of Laia, Batangas. Compare this morning, Ruby has weakened further, now with maximum sustained winds of 85 kilometers per hour and gustiness of up to 100 kilometers per hour. It is expected to move west-northwest at 13 kilometers per hour. Now, going back to its landfall activities, Ruby made its first landfall over Dolores Eastern Samar at 9:15 p.m. on Saturday. Yesterday at around 9 in the morning, it made its second landfall over Cataingan, Masbate. 11:05 a.m. today, it hit Torrijos, Marinduque, and at 5:45 p.m. today, it made its fourth landfall over Laian, Batangas. Tomorrow afternoon, it will be at 240 kilometers west of Quezon City, and if it maintains its speed and direction, it is expected to leave the Philippine Area of Responsibility by Wednesday evening. According to Pag-asa weather forecaster Fernando Cada, the series of landfall activities has influenced Ruby's intensity. The friction with the landmass is one factor why Ruby has weakened. Another factor is the cold intrusion brought by the prevailing northeast monsoon or hanging amihan. Amihan, characterized as cold and dry air, is not favorable for the intensification of the tropical cyclone. Some areas in Luzon are still under the public storm warning signals of Pag-asa. Signal number 2 is up over Metro Manila, Batangas, Cavite, Bataan, Laguna, Southern Quezon, Marinduque, Northern Oriental Mindoro, and Lubang Island. These areas can expect winds of 61 to 100 kilometers per hour in at least 24 hours. Signal number 1 includes Zambales, Pampanga, Tarlac, Bulacan, Rizal, the rest of Quezon, the rest of Mindoro provinces, and Romblon. Areas under signal number 1 are expected to experience winds of up to 30 to 60 kilometers per hour within at least 36 hours. For tonight's weather forecast, stormy weather is still expected over Metro Manila, Calabarzon, Bataan, Marinduque, Northern Oriental Mindoro, and Lubang Island. Meanwhile, Zambales, Pampanga, Tarlac, Bulacan, Rizal, Romblon, and the rest of the Quezon Province and Mindoro will have rains with gusty winds. The rest of Luzon and Visayas will have cloudy skies with light to moderate rain showers and thunderstorms, while the residents of Mindanao can expect partly cloudy to cloudy skies with isolated rain showers or thunderstorms. According to Pag-asa, Metro Manila will be at its closest distance from the center of Ruby tonight, so be prepared as Ruby is expected to dump moderate to heavy rains in the following hours. Tropical Storm Ruby and the northeast monsoon or hanging amihan will also have an effect to our sea condition. Fishing boats and other small sea craft are advised not to venture out over the seaboards of northern Luzon, seaboards of central and southern Luzon, and the seaboards of Visayas. Expect rough to very rough sea condition with wave height ranging from 3.4 to 4.5 meters. Meanwhile, aside from the gusty winds, Ruby has also dumped enormous amount of rains over some parts of Luzon yesterday. In line with this, let's check the rainfall data from Pag-asa. Yesterday, December 7, 2014, topping the list is Masbate City, Masbate with 199.6 millimeters. Next, we have Sorsogon in Bicol region with 195.2 millimeters, while Legazpi City, Albay recorded 190 millimeters amount of rain. And that's the latest weather information. Stay tuned for more updates only here in People's Television. This has been your weather lover, Amor La Rosa. Good evening.